Hello everybody, Cooper here, and welcome back to another episode of my AFL 23 Management Career Mode here with the Richmond Tigers. Hope you're all doing very well. It is make or break time officially. If we win this game, we're through to the prelims. If we lose, 2027 is over. We have to look forward to 2028. We're up against Collingwood, and we've got some good news actually when it comes to the squad selection. Tristan Cherry is now back from injury. Ben Miller will be dropped. I did make one other change, if I can actually see on screen who it was. I actually don't think I made another change. I did it in between games while I was having my lunch break, so I don't think there was actually any other changes that I am going to make. The change was Caleb Smith is going to come onto the bench. Lucas Camporelli is going to be the sub. So that was the only change that I did make. Apart from that, the rest of the starting 22 is the same. Harry Armstrong, actually our key forwards in general, Jonty Fall and Harry Armstrong, pretty quiet last game. We relied very heavily on our small forwards and our midfield for goals, but we did kick 20 goals. It's just that we conceded 25 and that's how we lost. So hopefully having our number one ruckman being here is going to be a big difference. Hopefully a few more goals out of our key forwards would be great. And hopefully we can get through to the prelim where we will face either Gold Coast or West Coast. Obviously prefer to face West Coast, mainly because they finished outside the top 8. But we'll see how we go. Home game for us, which is handy. Josh Daicos is the captain. I think we'll keep our own normal Guernsey. The PIES, can we throw something a little bit fun in there? Let's just give them the Clash Guernsey. I know it's not a massive difference, but that's what we're going to do. And tactically, I am going to make a few difference. I'm going to make our midfield an attacking midfield. Defensively, locate's fine. Kick out of the huddle is fine. But I want our forwards to be high and have... it'll be Harry Armstrong at full forward. That's how we're going to approach things in this game. I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. If things don't pay off, obviously the season's over, but we've got a chance to get to a prelim final, and we've got to take all precautions necessary. Oh, it's raining at the G. We don't like to see this. But here come the Pies, led by the Daicos family. Most notably, Josh Daicos is the captain, but Nick Daicos, can't actually see him. Oh, now I can see him. He is there. I was going to say, our game just got a lot easier if Nick Daicos wasn't playing. And now the Tigers. Didn't have a good game last week, but you never know what can happen in a final. Finished 4th on the ladder. It's 4th versus 5th, actually, so should be a fairly well competitive game. Pies called tails on the toss. There's a tiny bit of wind. But we win the toss. We're actually going to kick to the right of screen to start this final. With something of a full strength squad back together, it's now time to kick some goals and hopefully win this game. Isaac Quainer takes the first mark of the game at centre half back. Goes wide. Ends up with Berry, former Crows player. Goes wide to Dan Houston. Plays on. Gets tackled by Gabriel Johnston, who had a great game last week. Kick 6. Now going further up the ground, finds Layla. Actually, it's Smiley. Now it's Layla. Kicks to full forward. Who's down there? Brendan Maynard takes the mark. Really annoying stuff. Josh Gibcus and West now. West from the 2024 draft class. That I do know. I don't actually know his first name. Matt Hill has the ball at half forward. Goes to the boundary. Josh Smiley can't take the mark on Jordan DeGoey. We're going to have a ball up inside our forward 50. Pies clear the ball very nicely. Schultz and Sheasel in the contest. Sheasel wins in the end. Kicks it back down the line. Matt Hill down there. Ryan with the spoil. Berry now. Kicks to Josh Daicos, the skipper. Looking for Lockie Schultz. There's 2 Tigers inbound. Josh Gibcus with the spoil. Knocked down in the ruck by Cherry. Does a great job. Ball goes wide to Sam Layla. Goes down the line looking for Judson Clark. It's been pretty quiet today. I mean, we're only 3 minutes in the game. Don't know why I've said that. But just in the final series in general, he kicked 3 goals from 3 disposals last week. Did nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Sheasel kicks from half back to Harley Reid. Had a pretty good game against the Bombers. Now looking for Hill, who also was probably one of our best. Jacob Ryan kicks down the line, finds Josh Daicos. Lockie Schultz, the target down the line once again. Sheasel with another spoil. It's now a foot race. Well recovered by, I think that might have been Trainer. Hill kicks down the line looking for Judson Clark. Darcy Moore with a great mark. Jacob Ryan once again kicks inbound to centre half forward. Bobby Hill's the target. Darcy Cameron takes the mark. Now the Pies have a ton of players. Great spoil. Falls to Sam Berry. Kicks towards goal. First goal of the game goes to the former Crow, Sam Berry. Another clearance for the Pies. Nick Daicos this time gets the mark at centre half forward. Kicks to the top of the goal square. There's two Pies there. Ball goes to ground. Darcy Cameron gets wrapped up by Jaden Short. That was a bit of a surprise. Quite fortunate, actually, they didn't kick another goal. Well tapped down by Cherry. Ball goes to Gibcus. Clears it to Layla. There's two players on the lead. Goes to Matt Hill. Layla's going back inside. Chooses to go further wide to Harrison Oliver. Kicks down the line. Looking for Hill or Layla. Neither of them can take the mark. Ball gets knocked out in the tackle. Josh Daicos gets wrapped up again. Pies just starting to build a bit of disposal here. McCreary around the body. He's got the Pies second. Two quick ones to the Collingwood Magpies. Cherry knocks down to Hill. Good little tap. Ball goes over the top. Harley Reid, well within his distance here. He is a long kick. Just 21 years of age now. Having his first shot of goal at the game. Kicks long. Gets knocked over on the goal line for the Tigers' first score. Dan Houston kicks out a fullback. Can't get a grab. Joe Berry with the mark. Former Port Adelaide player goes wide again. Jacob Ryan now has it on the wing. McCreary is the target at half forward. Trainer with a great spoil. McCreary gets wrapped up. Kicks it out of bounds on the full, but it's holding the ball anyway. Great stuff by Trainer. And now Jonty Fall kicks forward once again to Gabriel Johnston. Looking for Trainer. To Jonty Fall. Hill kicks wide. It's another turnover, unfortunately. Harley Reid can't get the spoil on Nick Daicos. Chases him down after he plays on. It's another free kick to the Tigers. Really good defensive play so far, even though we've conceded 2 goals. Trainer kicks to full forward. Can't get the mark. Judson Clark wrapped up. We've got a ball up inside our forward 50. Smiley trying to fend off. Kicks it to Jonty Fall. Takes a mark on 50. Goes wide. Bit of a parallel kick. Gets it back on a better angle. Going to have a shot from probably 20, 30 metres out. Slight angle, but obviously you've got to consider the rain. Tigers yet to kick one. 12 minutes into the game. That looks good. Jonty Fall has his first of the game, and so do the Tigers. Little hit out, really well played by Hill and Ashcroft. Judson Clark kicks over the top. 2 quick goals to the Tigers, and we have the lead. Another hit out to Cherry. We can really tell the difference of just having him in the middle. And obviously his defensive work is really important to us as well. But the Collingwood Magpies really composed on half back. Layla gets a fist up. Daicos recovers the ball. Gives it to Lockie Schultz. Kicks towards full forward. Myercheck can't take it as Sam Taylor. Really good overhead mark. Harrison Oliver goes wide. Looking for Levi Ashcroft. Kicks down the line. Judson Clark and Dan Houston. Tough matchup. Dan Houston does a good job. Josh Smiley can't get around Daicos as he takes the mark. Ball knocked over the boundary line. Not quite. Bobby Hill wraps up Levi Ashcroft. We're going to have another stoppage just outside Collingwood's forward 50. Cherry knocks it down. Quick hands forward by the Tigers. Rioli now. Got to kick it forward. We've got numbers to the contest. Judson Clark kicks it forward. That's not 15. Taj Houghton kicks his first of the day. 7-point lead to the Tigers. I was about to say 8, but no, it's just 7. Cherry knocks down again. We've got numbers forward. I think moving to a more attacking setting has really helped us in this game so far. As Rioli has the ball just inside forward 50. We turn the ball over, unfortunately. I'd almost him rather have a shot and then try and get it forward. Layla can't get it to boot. Gets tackled. Camporelli can't stay with his man. Smith ends up with it. Nick Daicos was wide open. It opts to go for Beau McCreary instead, but Tristan Cherry takes the mark at centre half back. He's been really impressive today. Goes down the line looking for Sheasel, takes the mark, back to Ashcroft, back to Sheasel, wide to Judson Clark, running with his left foot, gives it to Ben Camporelli. Kicks it forward, looking for Harry Armstrong, can't take the mark. Well done by Darcy Moore. Picked up by Ashcroft, kicks to full forward. We've got numbers. It's another mark to Cochrane. The Magpies in transition now. Find Lockie Schultz. 18 minutes gone in the first. Bobby Hill looking for DeGoey. Takes the mark inside 50. He'll go back and have a shot. Well within his range. 30 years of age now, Jordan DeGoey. Going to be kicking from right on 50. That was never in doubt. Great kick by DeGoey. Clean hands out of the middle for the Tigers. Ball gets smothered. We smother it back. Smiley ends up with it. Kicks to space. Ashcroft gives it to Sheasel. Gives it to Camporelli. Back to Ashcroft. Looking for Judson Clark. Can't take it as Dan Houston takes a really strong mark. Sheasel with the spoil on Beau McCreary. Gets the tackle and it's out of bounds. Great hit out by Cherry. Layla picks it up. Gets the handball inside to Rioli. Looking for Armstrong at full forward. Takes it. Actually, it's Taj Houghton who takes the mark. Armstrong with the good body work. Taj Houghton already kicked one today. Going to be looking for number 2. That's a beautiful kick. Straight through the middle. Tigers have 4. Looking dangerous. Knocked down by Cherry to Layla straight away out of the contest. Smiley with the hands to Judson Clark on the right foot. Does a little snap around the body. We've got 5 back-to-back goals by the Tigers. 23 minutes gone. First quarter, 5 goals to 3 at this point in time. Cherry knocks it down to Layla. Great work. Smiley has Rioli up the field. And Taj Houghton is the overlap kick here. Wide open. Opts to go deeper for Armstrong. Taj Houghton with the crumb. Snaps over his shoulder. Probably could have straightened up and had a better look at the goals. Second behind for the Tigers. Lockie Schultz out by himself. Kicks to half forward. Sam Berry's down there. Does already have a goal. We handball back. A little bit risky. Let's just get boot to ball. We do. Smiley does a great job off the short kick. Judson Clark, one-on-one with Dan Houston. He's already kicked a couple of goals. And that's the siren, unfortunately. Very good start in this one. The Magpies were looking like they were going to dominate early. They kicked the first 2. But we just edged the game back. 5 goals to 3 right now. Very competitive. Josh Daicos gets the first clearance of the second quarter. Kicks it to his brother. Handballs to Schultz. Another snap around the body. The Pies get a quick one within 20 seconds. We need to be better than that. Nick Daicos, actually it's Josh Daicos again. Now kicks to Nick Daicos. We recover the ball at half-back. Caleb Smith into the game. Gives it to Matt Hill. Handballs back to Brown. Layla is open. So's Rioli. Just a short kick to him will do just fine. Taj Houghton steals it. Kicks to the pocket. Darcy Moore. Harry Armstrong is there. But we've got a boundary throw in. Minute and a half gone. 8-point game. Still a lot to play for. We can't get the stoppage clearance. Pies do very, very well. But we've got numbers in defense. Gibcus gets back, takes the mark. Goes wide, looking for Trainer. Layla's up the line. It's where he goes. I probably wouldn't play on and run because obviously it's wet. But he kicks forward to Taj Houghton. We got numbers here. Rioli can't take the mark. Darcy Moore does. Having a very good game, the former Collingwood captain. Jacob Ryan takes the mark at half-back. Kicks forward, looking for Lockie Schultz, who's having a very good game for the Magpies. Trainer kicks forward to Layla, who's getting a lot of the ball. Was pretty quiet last week. And just kicks it out on the full. Fortunately, it doesn't bugger us up too much. Cherry and Smith once again knocks it down. And we get the clearance. Ball to Rioli. Gives it to Hill. Back to Layla. Back to Smiley. He's on the run from 48. It's not going to be a goal. It's another behind. Houston kicks long out of fullback. We can't get the mark. Rioli gets the crumbs. We get another goal. Rioli gets his first. Now a 15-point lead for the Tigers. Smiley kicks forward out of the center. John Noble spills the ball. Hill from outside 50 has a crack. Probably could have hit up a forward. It's another behind. But we're just building the lead right now, which is all you can ask. Nick Daicos has the ball centre wing, gives it to Sam Berry. Gets it back via the handball, but intercepted by Caleb Smith. Now Daicos gets it back, takes the mark. Harley Reid standing there. Sam Berry runs to the pocket. Actually, he's wide open, has a crack, kicks to the top of the goal square. Great punch, brings it to ground. And great recovery defense by the Tigers. Now Caleb Smith has the option to go wide. Got a few guys in and around the stoppage. Matt Hill does a good job. That's not 15. We've got a ball up. Great tackle by Camporelli. Layla. Oh, I'm surprised that was 15, but Judson Clark going to kick it forward for Matt Hill now. Does a good job. Handball outside to Levi Ashcroft. Back to Hill. Kicks it long. Oh, it's hit the post. Hill not having a great finals in terms of goal kicking. He kicked 2 behinds last week. He's got 2 today. Trainer playing up the field now. Seems a little lost, but he's doing okay. If we can get a turnover here, that would be awesome. Doing a good job so far, but now McCreary is out by himself. Loses the ball in the sky and didn't even attempt to take a mark. Ben Camporelli takes it very comfortably on the wing. Kicks towards Judson Clark. Brings it to ground. Can't get the handball out. It's a ball up. Smiley kicks forward, looking for Hill. Can't get the mark. Ball recovered by Brendan Maynard. And Lockie Schultz gets the quick hands to Josh Daicos. Kicks to half forward. And Lipinski, haven't heard his name today, kicks forward to Berry. And he's going to have a crack at the goals. Jared Berry, 13 touches today. 8 contested possessions. And now a goal to his name. The Pies now have a 5-goal to... What am I trying to say? I was about to say they have the lead, but no, we're actually in the lead by 11. I don't know why I thought they had the lead, but we're doing well. Cherry knocks down to Hill. Short little kick to Judson Clark. Finds Rioli just inside 50. Johnston's over the top if he wants him. That's the direction he's going. Maynard does a great job to knock it to the boundary. It's kept in by Johnston. Has a crack from the boundary. It's no good. Just a wasted opportunity to build the scoreboard pressure. Harley Reid kicks it short. That's not 15. Layla kicks it to the hot spot. Can't get a mark. Rioli with the crumbs. He's been so good at that the entire series. Gets it out to a 3-goal lead for us. 7-6, 48, plays 5-zip, 30. Still got a lot of football to play. And the Pies have it back inside 50. Another goal to the Magpies. They've kicked 6 straight. And as I was saying before, if we were kicking a little bit straighter, we could probably have a 4 or 5 goal lead right now. McCreary kicks it forward, finds West, handballs to Cameron. The Pies kick 2 quick ones, and we're only up by a goal. Another hit out to the Tigers. Hill with a short kick, finds Harley Reid. Had a shot from outside 50 earlier today. Goes a bit deeper this time, looking for Hill on Daicos. Just too big, too strong. He's kicked 2 behinds, unfortunately, already. I don't want to put a bad omen on him, but if he can kick this one, we could potentially get over his goal-kicking blues. Has he snuck it in? I think he has. Matt Hill gets his first. 2-goal game now. Harley Reid. Actually, no, that's Camporelli. Kicks it forward. That's Harley Reid. We've got numbers forward all over the spot, but he's going to try and have a crack at the goals. 8 disposals so far, 1 clearance, 5 contested possessions. A long shot at goal. It's offline. It's another behind. John Noble now, free agent at the end of the year. Layla in the pack. Spoils Jared Berry. Can't get the tackle on him. McCreary and Trainer now. Trainer does a fantastic job, as he has done so often. McCreary gets the ball inside, looking for Darcy Cameron. Can't take the mark. Jaden Short rebounding off of defensive 50. Kicks it forward. Now who's having a crack? Judson Clark. Kicks in the Johnston direction. Picked up by Jonty Fall. And he's kicked another goal. That's his second of the game. 19-point game to the Tigers. 16 scoring shots to 7 right now. Imagine if we were kicking straight. Trainer coming off defensive 50. Can't get it to a target. Smiley gets tackled, just drops it. DeGoey kicks it into space. Harley Reid giving chase to Daicos. Ball comes loose. Who's got it now? Matt Hill. Another crack at the goal. It's another behind. I think it's clipped the post on the way through. 20-point game, 18 minutes into the second quarter. How did we not spoil that? Josh Daicos with a contested mark. Smiley running back in the contest. Ball finds its way back to Josh Daicos. Back to Lockie Schultz. Over the top, looking for Josh Daicos. Back to Schultz. Kick to full forward. Great spoil. And we get it out of there nice and cleanly. Layla and Berry in the contest. Ball comes to ground. Layla picks it up. Can't get the hands out. Now the Pies, almost 20 minutes gone. Have it locked into their forward 50. We knock it down. Harley Reid, get it to boot so you don't get tackled. Does a good job. Ben Camporelli has a few options now. Goes wide, looking for Brown. Does a good job. Kicks down the line. Taj Hotton's the target, but Brendan Maynard. Well done, good sir. Josh Daicos kicks inboard. Great spoil. I think that was Trainer once again. Why have we handballed it all the way back there? DeGoey on the left. Has a second. Back to a 14-point game. Let's get it back out to a 20-point game before halftime if we can. Judson Clark's got space. Kicks on the right. It's another goal to Judson. Back out to 20 points. Wasn't a great ball drop, actually. We're quite lucky to get that out to a goal. DeGoey clears the ball. Josh Daicos has it in a ton of space. Turns the ball over. Very uncharacteristic of him. Camporelli's all by himself in space. It's where we go. We get the mark. Johnston's got space as well. Kick 6 last week was really, really good. Been quiet today so far. Not sure what his thought process was there. We turn the ball over. DeGoey kicks forward. Looking for McCreary. He's got Short on him. Short brings it to ground. McCreary kicks to space. Looking for Myercheck. I don't think he's touched it today. He brings it to ground. Great tackle by Sam Taylor to stop a goal. It's a 3-on-1. Let's take a mark. We do. Josh Smiley does a great job. Rioli and Ryan. Ball goes to ground. Recovered by Judson Clark. Handball goes forward. Does a great job to get it wide. Ashcroft slows the game down. Allows numbers to get back. Smiley on the lead. Kicks to full forward. Camporelli and DeGoey. I wouldn't be surprised if DeGoey takes the mark. Ball very close to the behind post. We've got a boundary throw in. 24 minutes gone in the second quarter. Siren could go any second now for half-time. Magpies do a good job clearing the ball. Actually, it comes to ground. Cherry on the run. He's kicked it. 26-point game. And it is getting very, very almost out of hand. Very, very almost out of hand for the Magpies. Cherry knocks it down only as far as Daicos. Doesn't pick it up. Nick Daicos gets spoiled. Handball forward. Camporelli kicks over the top to Rioli. Kicks it further forward, looking for Hill. Can't find him. Ball gets cleared by Collingwood. And Darcy Cameron takes the mark in the centre square. Kicks it wide. Looking for Ryan. Gets him. Rioli standing the mark, doing a good job. Lockie Schultz and Trainer. Trainer brings it to ground. Schultz picks it up. John Noble kicks it to the hot spot. And Berry takes the mark. 26 minutes gone. He's kicked 1 so far today. He's been very good. 18 touches as well. That one goes through. Gets it back to a 20-point game. 11-8, 74. Plays 9 straight, 54. Nick Daicos can't take the mark. The siren goes. The goal's not going to count for the Magpies. Very lucky for us. But a 6-goal apiece quarter. We also kicked 6 behinds. So not an ideal state of affairs. If we were kicking a little bit straighter, I'd feel a bit more comfortable. But we're winning the hit-outs. We're getting the clearances. Inside 50s, we're dominating. But we're only up by 20, even though we have 12 more inside 50s. Judson Clark's kicked 3. Jonty Fall has 2. Taj Hotton has 2. Rioli has 2. But Matt Hill, 1 goal, 3, is starting to tick me off a little bit. Josh Daicos, 26 touches. Smiley, 21. Jared Berry, 19. Layla, Hill, and Camporelli all doing very nicely as well. But the intercept marks, Collingwood's defenders have been incredible. How are the hit-outs going? So I feel like I've lost my hit-outs. There we go. Yeah, Cherry has 20. Smith has 12. Darcy Cameron has 6. I feel like Cherry's actually been the only one to take a ruck contest so far. Or for the Tigers at least, I should say. Hopefully we can rotate that around a little bit just to give him a bit of a spell. We get the first hit out and clearance of the second half. Matt Hill, he's actually going to have a crack from outside 50. 1 goal, 3 today, but is getting a lot of the ball. Hopefully a goal here will do a bit for his confidence. He's going to be kicking from inside the center square. That's a long kick. What a goal by Matt Hill. 26-point game. Just an absolutely incredible kick. Cherry knocks it down to a teammate once again. Smiley gets wrapped up by Daicos. We're going to have another ball up inside the first minute, actually. Daicos almost runs onto the ball. Josh Daicos finds Lachie Schultz, who's been amazing so far. Kicks towards goal. He gets the reply. The Pies have kicked 10 straight. We're still in the lead by 20. Another hit out to the cause by Cherry. We kick it inside 50. Rioli takes a mark 20 meters out from goal. He thought about playing on, but doesn't in the end. Just the 9 touches so far. But lining up for number 3. It's sliding to the left, and he's kicked it. Goal for goal so far in the third quarter. 86 plays 60 right now. Very good work. Cherry's just absolutely dominating in the ruck, especially in this quarter. We get the ball forward. We've got numbers. And Levi Ashcroft, not a known contested marker, yet to kick a goal today. 11 disposals to his name. I think he kicked a couple last week. That's sliding across the face. It's not even going to make it. Just got caught up in the wind, but it's knocked through, excuse me, for a rushed behind. And Sam Laley gets the mark off the Dan Houston kick in. Can't get the mark at the hot spot. Darcy Moore handballs back into traffic. Who's running on? It's Jonty Fall. He's got 3. And we're up by 33 points. Smother in the middle of the ground, but we get it clear. Not that clear, actually. John Noble kicks it forward. Only as far as Darcy Cameron and Gibkiss. There hasn't been as much pressure on our key backs as there was in the last game. So I'm feeling a lot more comfortable about the possibility of winning this one. Obviously, Essendon are one of the great sides in the competition right now. There's just not been nearly as many inside 50s as there was last game. So hopefully we can just take the pressure that Collingwood are providing in their forward half and just keep it to a minimum. Lachie Schultz takes the mark, kicks wide looking for John Noble. We've got another boundary throw in. Smiley kicks forward to Matt Hill, who's been very good in this quarter, looking for Taj Houghton. That was a great spoil by whoever that was. Kicks it out to John Noble. Never made the move to Gold Coast in this game. Harley Reid, actually that's Trainer, not Harley Reid. Same haircut. Ball goes forward to Josh Daicos on the run. I don't think it's going to be a goal. It's going to be a behind. Collingwood finally score a behind. Back down to a 32-point game. Jaden Short. Kick short to the pocket. Gets it back from Brown. Looking for Matt Hill now. Can't get it. Picked up by Smiley. Kicked short. Rioli with the crumbs has been exceptional today. Can't get the contested mark. Who the hell was that with the crumbs? We'll have to look at that again. But it's resulted in a goal. It's Taj Houghton. Now out to a 38-point game. It's been really, really good. Kick forward by Hill. Another crumb. Jonty Fall looking for Gabriel Johnson. And that is, I think that's his first mark inside 50, if I remember correctly. He's yet to score a goal after kicking 6 last week. And he's absolutely shanked that. Hundreds up for the Tigers. Ball goes wide in the Trainer and McCreary direction. McCreary does well to come away with it. Schultz kicks it forward to Lipinski. Lipinski takes the mark. Goes down the line looking for Bobby Hill. Norm Smith-Middlers can't take the mark. Cherry takes the mark in midfield for us. And just kicks it to Darcy Cameron. Not very good at all. And Bo McCreary going to have another crack on goal. He's already kicked a couple today. Actually, he's only kicked the 1. I feel like he's had quite a few shots on goal. That's a pretty good kick. Slides in for a goal. Back down to a 33-point game. Cherry knocks it down to Hill. Armstrong, 1 out with Darcy Moore. Can't get the mark. Ball goes to ground. Collingwood, they're just everywhere right now. Josh Daicos does a great job to secure possession for his team. Trainer gets back on McCreary, does a good job. Down the line now. Let's see who can take this. Not Rioli. I was about to say Johnston, but it was Rioli. Oh, well done by Dan Houston. Faked it one way, hit up Josh Daicos. I must say, Nick Daicos, pretty quiet so far. Ball goes to ground. Really, oh, great hands. Not great hands there by Smiley, but we come away with it. Harley Reid now kicks it into Lipinski. Actually, no, not Lipinski. Smith kicks it into his backside. Gibcus with the mark at centre half back. Goes wide. Looking for Layla. Ends up with Jaden Short. Now goes to Layla. He takes the mark. Tristan Cherry had a bit of space. Goes a little bit deeper than that. Darcy Moore can't take the mark at full back. Knocks it to ground. There's Nick Daicos. He kicks forward. Brown brings it to ground. Does a great job. That just shimmies past one. Trainer now at half back. Kicks it forward. Good spoil by the Collingwood defender. Rioli picks it up. Kicks to, I think that's Ben Camporelli. He's got all the right to play on. Armstrong's on the lead, but Taj Houghton again takes the mark, and he's going to have a crack. Needs to really set this up on the right goalpost. He's kicked 3 so far, has a score assist. I don't think he kicked the goal last week. That is not good. Actually, that might be out on the full, and it is. West goes wide. Rioli can't get the fist. Ryan does a good job. Looking for McCreary down the line. Gibcust again has been phenomenal. And the follow-up tackle as well. That's a ball up. Cherry knocks down to Hill. Gets boot to ball. Finds Harley Reid. Goes wide. Finds Cherry. Kicks down the line. Looking for Ben Camporelli. He goes over the top. Looking for Harry Armstrong. Not Rioli. Darcy Moore's been over him all game. I think that's Matt Hill that's kicked another behind. 34-point game. Very competitive by both sides in this one. DeGoey gets the ball clear. Strange handball back into Collingwood's defensive 50. Layla has it. Just not sure if that's deliberate or not, but it's picked up by Matt Hill. I'm going to try and lock it in. Side our forward 50 here. Cherry and Smith in the ruck. Can't find one of our guys. DeGoey finds Josh Daicos. Kicks it up the line towards Darcy Cameron. Great fist. Holding the man, maybe? Matt Hill runs onto it. Kicks it forward. That may be out on the full, and it is. Dan Houston brings it back into play. Bobby Hill and Ashcroft do a great job. Ball ends up with Layla. Now Matt Hill. Cousin of Bobby Hill, actually, funnily enough. I only learnt that the other day. Armstrong and Darcy Moore get the ball over the boundary. My God, my nose just had an attack of the itches there. We're all good. 34-point game, 19.5 minutes gone. Matt Hill gets the ball to Layla. Ball goes down the line. Who's there at full forward? Nobody to take a mark, unfortunately. Darcy Moore has been exceptional for the Pies. Quainer clears it. Darcy Cameron and Harrison Oliver in a contest. You'd think the ruckman will win it, and he does. Kicks to Bobby Hill. Goes down the line. Gibcus with the spoil on West. Layla's also there. Gets tackled by Berry. West just picks up the ball after it comes out in the tackle. It's a behind. Stoppage outside Collingwood's goal square. And they kick a goal. I didn't actually see who it was. I think that's Berry. 27-point game. 15-11, 101 plays, 12-2, 74. Jordan DeGoey, he's actually within range here. Instead, he drops his eyes, gives it to West, and he's going to have a crack at the goals. Charlie West, he's already kicked 1. Lining up for number 2. Puts it through. Magpies coming back. Cherry and Smith in the ruck once again. Collingwood get another clearance. Josh Daicos marks at centre half forward. Hits up Beau McCreary. The Magpie Army are starting to warm up. And Beau McCreary's kicked 2 goals today. Lining up for number 3. He's got it. 15-point game, not looking good. Collingwood win another clearance. Josh Daicos takes the mark. Looking for McCreary again. This time we get a fist to it via Trainer. And Harley Reid plays on quickly. Rioli flies. Takes an absolute beauty. Camporelli kicks forward to Jonty Fall. Oh, we've got a stream of players running forward. Goes wide to Camporelli. Kicks short. Goes to ground. Back to Camporelli. Don't tell me he's kicked that. No, he hasn't. It's a behind. 25 minutes gone. Third quarter. Boundary throw in on centre wing. Knockdown by Cherry. Smiley kicks it forward to Harley Reid. Who's that on the lead? It's Armstrong. Darcy Moore again. Just a great mark at centre half back. Goes to Darcy Cameron. Jesus, short with a spoil. Trainer handballs it forward. Picked up. Just somebody get boot to ball, please. We can't get it. Cherry recovers it. Kicks forward. We don't get a mark inside forward 50. That would be really appreciated because I'd like another goal before three-quarter time. Not one the other way. Hill in the contest. Can't get fist to ball. Ball to fist. You know what I mean. There we go. We stop a goal. 16-point game at three-quarter time. I mean, we're up by 20, so not great, but 4 goals to the Tigers that quarter, 5 goals to the Magpies. We're up by over 30 at one stage, so a little bit annoying, but there's still a lot of footy to play before this game is over. Is this going to be the final quarter of our season, or are the Magpies... Actually, that's not it. Matt Hill handballs forward to Crisp, gets wrapped up straight away. We got a ball up after getting that first clearance. Is this going to be our final quarter of the year? Or are we going to advance? And why am I talking like a robot? Going to advance to the prelim final. We don't know, but we got about 20 minutes to find out. Cherry and Smith. Smith knocks it down. Smiley kicks it with the left. We get the first of the quarter backed out to a 22-point game. Beautiful work, beautiful roving, beautiful start to the quarter. Cherry gets the first hit out, or his first hit out of the middle of the quarter, I should say. Daicos kicks to McCreery, who's been fantastic today for the Magpies. He's kicked quite a few goals, aiming for number 4 now. Starts it on the goalpost, works its way back. And they reply, get it back to a 16-point game. Cherry and Smith, got to be a little better than that. Daicos takes the mark at forward 50, aiming for McCreery. Great fist from behind by Taylor. Harrison picks it up, put into the ground. We got a ball up inside Collingwood's forward 50, probably 20 metres out from goal. Smith knocks it down to Daicos. Layla recovers the ball, gives it to Smiley, gives it to Cherry. Really good, just patience with the ball there. That is not a good handball by Harley Reid. Chased down by Taj Houghton. Fantastic work. Kicks it short to Sam Layla. Back to Houghton. Handball forward to Smiley. Oh my lord, Cherry! He's kicked it, that's his second. Camporelli gets the clearance, can't get the mark at centre half forward. We get boot to ball, just goes forward. Who's in? Oh my god, just somebody kick it again. Cherry kicks goalward. Armstrong runs back, can't get the mark. It's still within play. He's kicked the goal. It never went over. Armstrong, I think that's his first of the day. 28-point game. What a start to the quarter by the Tigers. But now we've got to do really well defensively. West, who's been pretty good today, gives it to Berry. Ball comes loose. Darcy Cameron scores another one. What a start to the fourth. Ball goes forward once again by Collingwood. Recovered well by our defenders. Gibcus kicks it short. Finds Camporelli. Really composed. Handball wide to Cherry. Gives it back to Camporelli. Those are two really hard names to say back to back. Ball's just dropped. Snapped around the corner. I think that was Taj Houghton. Let's have a look at on the replay. It was Taj. That's his fourth. We kicked 20 goals last week and we didn't win. Hopefully we can kick 20 this week and this time win. Something would have to go seriously wrong from here if we were to lose this. I don't want to put a jinx on it too early. Jonty Fall looking for Smiley. Takes the mark. 40 metres out. 45 degree angle. Has had an amazing game so far. 34 disposals. 9 clearances. He's already kicked 1. Looking for number 2. It's marked on the goal line. That was quite anticlimactic. Trainer marks on the wing. Got a little bit of space. Gives it to Layla. Handballs to Camporelli. Gets tackled. Not 15, unfortunately. Taj Houghton gets tackled by Maynard. It's not even been 10 minutes in this quarter. I reckon we've seen 5 goals already. It's been absolutely incredible. Ball cleared from the contest. Ends up with Darcy Cameron. Gives it to Lockie Schultz. Back to Daicos. Kicks inside forward 50. Great spoil from behind. John Noble just lobs it forward. Oh, what have you done? What have we done? Spoil it towards the goal, not towards the Collingwood players. Cleared again by Collingwood. Daicos the target. He takes it just inside 50. Here's the long kick. He's already kicked 2. 25 disposals for him. It's high and it's long. I think it's been caught up in the wind. It's a behind. We'll take it. Tom Brown gets it out of fullback. Kicks it to Jaden Short. Down the line now. Got a few numbers. Dan Houston has been good all day. Probably one of Collingwood's more underrated players in this game. Trainer takes the mark. Handballs off to Jaden Short. Judson Clark can't get the mark on Jacob Ryan. Ryan does a great job. Josh Daicos, the captain, kicks to the corner of the 50. John Noble ends up with it. Kicks to half forward. Inside forward 50. Nick Daicos stands up in a pack and marks it. Just the 18 touches for him today. He's been pretty absent. But he's kicked a goal when Collingwood need it most. Now down to a 15-point game. Collingwood doing very well, just moving the ball around right now. It's inside 50 again for the Magpies. 2 goals so far. 4 marks, all contested. Lining up for number 3. It's there. 9-point lead to the Tigers. Finally, we get a clearance. Goes our way. Not good. Not good use by hand. Nick Daicos finally lighting the game up for the Magpies. Josh Daicos has a crack at goal. It's offline. 8-point lead to the Tigers. 15 minutes gone. We've played brilliantly for 3 quarters. We can't step off now. Cochrane from behind takes the mark. Jonty Falls probably lucky not to give away a 50-metre penalty there. Hill and Daicos in the pocket. Noble in the pocket. Kicks towards goal. Oh my God. That is an outrageous goal at an absolutely outrageous time. It's now a 2-point game and Collingwood have kicked more goals than us and they're still losing. We've just been so inaccurate in front of goal. Harrison kicks it short to Schultz. This cannot be happening. Lockie Schultz for number 3. Collingwood have the lead. Oh no. It's a 4-point game. Cherry. Where are our guys in the midfield that was so good earlier? We finally get a mark. Smiley kicks it short. That's not 15. Get it forward. What? Oliver. Sorry, not Oliver Harrison. Harrison Oliver steps up. The defender on his opposite boot has kicked it and the lead is restored. 2 games in a row, there's been 20 goals apiece for both teams. That's what apiece means. I don't know why I had to verify that. But we're in the lead. Collingwood have actually kicked more goals than us. And I can't believe we're winning still. Cherry kicks to our forward line. Darcy Moore again. 18 minutes gone and it still feels like there's so much to play for. Noble kicked an incredible goal not that long ago. McCreary and Trainer. Trainer's been pretty good, but McCreary's kicked about 5 goals. We got a ball up. Cherry knocks down to Hill. Ball comes loose. Cherry picks it up. Ball comes loose again. Handball back to Trainer. Really composed kick to Ashcroft. Really well done. Kick short to Cherry. Kicks to Harley Reid. Can't take the mark. Daicos of the Nick variety. Kicks it out of bounds on the full. We will take that. Taj Houghton now has a few options. I don't necessarily mind if he just kicks it long into our forward 50. Oh, what have you done that for? You literally just had to kick it. Fortunately, it doesn't stuff us up too much. Smiley, pick it up. Anybody. DeGoey. Trainer intercepts. That's fine. Kicks long. We get a fist to it. Actually, Collingwood get a fist to it, but it's another turnover. Smith with the tackle on Cherry. We need a mark here. We play on quickly. Is there really a need to? I don't think so at this point in time. We have the lead. Nick Daicos kicks it short to Myercheck. He's literally not touched the ball until the 22-minute mark of the 4th quarter for the lead. Kicks it long. We get a mark on the goal line. Oh, please mark it in bounds. We do. Short, kicks it wide. There's a spoil. Ashcroft down the line, looking for Smiley and Daicos. Smiley can't take the mark. Intercept, please. Nick Daicos gives it to Josh. Gets chased down. What a tackle by Matt Hill. Kicks over the top to Ashcroft. Actually, it's Smiley. Ashcroft was the target. Smiley, handball inbound. Goes back. Ashcroft has time and space. Go over the top. Actually, we kick forward. That's okay. We can't get a mark. Smiley ends up with it. Cherry, kick it forward. Not 15. Judson Clark for the game. He's gold. 8-point lead. 24 minutes gone. Oh, I don't know how much time's left because we're counting up. Daicos kicks forward. Josh Daicos marks. 52 out. Gives it to Daicos on the left. It's a mark on the goal line. Brown takes a mark in the back pocket. Goes wide looking for Sheasel. I don't think I've said his name today. Harrison Oliver kicked a crucial goal up the other end not too long ago. We've got to take a mark here, or at least kick another goal. Hill from outside 50. Just goes long as he can. It's another behind. That's okay. 25 minutes gone in the quarter. Dan Houston kicks it short to Cochrane. The Pies have to be perfect. We recover the ball. Harley Reid is tackled. We pick it up. Cherry kicks it forward. Armstrong and Moore. Ball comes loose. We're preliminary final bound. The Tigers stopped the Magpie comeback. We almost blew it. But we are preliminary final bound. 6-7 in the final quarter. We're up at three-quarter time by 16. We ended up winning by 9. 12-10 in the second half to the Magpies. They were absolutely incredible. Oh my lord. I'm starting to lose my voice. McCreary kicks forward. Judson Clark kicks forward. Taj Houghton kicked 4. A lot of different goal kickers in this one. Josh Daicos, 45 touches. Smiley, 41. Berry, 35. Ben Camperelli, 34. Jordan Daicos was great. Hill was great. Layla was great. Nick Daicos came alive late. Cherry had 22 touches. How many hitouts for Cherry as well, by the way? 39 hitouts. That's a great game. Intercept marks. Darcy Moore led the way with 7. Rebound 50s was Braden Maynard. Oh my lord, what a game. Now we got to take on the Hawks in the preliminary final, who absolutely belted the Gold Coast, I believe, in the opening round of the finals. No, they actually won by 6. I was thinking of Collingwood's the elimination final. West Coast haven't played Gold Coast yet, so we'll see who's going through to the other prelim. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Gold Coast beat West Coast by 91 points. Absolutely astounding. 7-1 in the first quarter. Ben King kicks 5. Jed Walter 4. Hannaford had 36. W. Haynes, I don't know who that is. But Tim Kelly had 45 touches. Nat Fife had 33 for West Coast, which is quite funny. But Gold Coast showing a bit of resilience after losing that first final. So, literally, the top 4 teams are left. In the final 4 teams, the top 4 are left, which is basically how you want it to be. Had you said at the start of the season, would we be in a preliminary final? I probably wouldn't have believed it. But that will be our next episode. We've got Hawthorn. It's a Hawthorn home game, which they can get a bit rambunctious at the MCG. I'm a little nervous. We did beat them earlier in the year during Gather Round, I believe that was. But it remains to be seen how that goes. But thank you for this incredible episode. This has been amazing. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.